relieve a little bit of pressure. Clear still has to make the stop, and he does.
Good communication from Falcons there in an awkward spot. They knew which player they wanted to get that corner boost. They knew which one they wanted to take the 50. Unfortunately, K-Corp still equal to the task in pressing. This one saved by Ruas. He'll pick up his own corner.
Kind of syncopating the approach, if you will. Double commit, but it's okay. TRK has it covered. Drawley actually buys a lot of time for K-Corp to get set too low on boost for Falcons. Killers will make sure he gets the pass out. TRK will strike first for Falcons.
Great job from TRK on transition. Killers doing an excellent job just weaving around that 50, and you could see Vatira on that near post. Got a little bit antsy, felt like he had to cover the big part of the net. Got it put right above his head.
Moves the ball down the pitch again. Killers so impressive. I think at some point we've talked about each member of Falcons in conversation for the best team in the world, but hang on a second. K-Corp also have a couple of players on the other side who have been in that conversation. Drawley was behind that last shot. Roll off down, and Killers will collect.
Nice try there from Karmine Corp on their transition. The attack just happened a little too slow. You could see Atau trying to get it reset. That ball popped off a little far. The loss just swept right through, took it off him. And the third man on the goal line not able to adjust fast enough. 2-goal lead for Falcons late in game one.
Falcons keeping this crowd energized early in the series. K-Corp looking for a response. Easy demo from Atau. And Drawley will be credited with the goal. That's Atau's bread and butter. K-Corp immediately slow that momentum down with a nice demo goal on the kickoff. Minute 25 left, plenty of time. The K-Corp keep possession. Drop down, Drawley waits for an opportunity. Off the side wall, everyone from Falcons were getting ready for any option that Drawley could have picked. Atau still with control. Neutral hop down. Vatira close by, couldn't get the touch.
Oh, that's a huge couple of 50s from Ruas. I like the idea from Atau, and unfortunately TRK beats the defense. Atau trying to get his bag over on that Falcons side, just lost the ball at the end there in the transition from Falcons. Ruas, look at him just bullying Vatira, not letting him get back. Atau on his own rotate tried his best, but the shooting, as usual for Falcons all tournament, clinical.
Atau did the neutral hop to recover when he had the ball.
Gonna have to make his own save in a couple of challenges, because here comes Vatira into the corner. He wins his boost, but he gets turned to smoke for it. Drawley, no passing option, tries to go near post. Killers equal to it. That one's cleared up field right at K-Corp, and thankfully it will go in. Unfortunate miscue from Falcons. A little bit greedy on the passing lane. Goes right to the opposition.
I definitely thought Vatira missed that. I thought that was rolling straight up the post and out. But he does get the goal, and K-Corp get their first lead of the series in game number 2.
And once again, we see K-Corp dive straight into the corner. You can see TRK doing his best, trying to get it up into the center of the pitch. Hard cut left for Killers. Bobbing, weaving, back post. Drawley, that's an excellent save.
That was so pretty. Oh, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. The center's dangerous.
They don't get it, though. K-Corp going down the field. It's awkward. Killers could not get control of his car. Lost the ball as well. Drawley punishes.
Atau, nice try here, just floating, and the fake flip reset kind of hamstrings Killers, and the landing gets him. Unfortunate missed time on the execution.
And again in the right corner. Cleared out down the field to K-Corp's right corner. Misses the boost. Killers actually might have a spot here. He does make it awkward, but it's saved. But here's still in trouble. That was one of the most awkward defensive stops I've ever seen. Well, while Drawley hasn't had success with the double taps, that was an incredible save. So easy to get that ball squeezed in between you and the post. And finally, TRK finds the cannon shot.
And not going to make it back fast enough this time, KC. Killers doing a great job. Nice 50. More importantly, it's the pinch pass. Catches Drawley off. Drawley thinking that ball's going to go up the right side, maybe up off the ceiling. Who could say? Was not ready for it to pinch back middle. And excellent bit of shooting to tie it up.
Falcons hanging on here in regulation, clear out down the field.
See if Vatira would be caught sleeping at 0 seconds. Pass into the middle and just out of reach. OT in game 3.
He called it. Atau jumped for it. They went for the sidewall double pass. And I might have hopped out of my seat had they hit that. Vatira reset off the kickoff. Shot denied. Falcons felt that coming. They set 2. A bit stuffed. Couldn't get the follow-up 50. TRK will buy some time. Ruas has to size this up. Vatira's on the push. That should be easy enough for Ruas.
Drawley, very patient challenge. As that one will sneak through. TRK is not going to make it. Atau finds a beautiful challenge, and almost, you can't believe how it just slips by everybody and just rolls in.
Drawley, he was bumped.
Certainly feels like K-Corp just edging out the ability to find consistent possession and not really let the Falcons engine get started. Pinging around the post and bar and out. Ruas on the 1v1 dribble and a quick challenge from Atau, no dice.
All right, we can count save number 102. Like how many, we saw, I think, more than 2 triple commits on defense. And then, of course, they get caught at the end of the game in the last game. TRK will force the flip reset here. Falcons have not been able to dictate pace of play.
And you know, K-Corp, 6 demos in the last game, 4 of them in that 3 or so minute overtime, and that's just in Drawley back post. They don't even need the demo here, just shoot it.
What are they looking at? Comes down, the clear out, and I mean, you're just gonna have to pray you're in a position for it. He tried to cut in to take the challenge.
As Drawley actually will take his sweet time with this one and end up just donating the ball right back. Vatira forced to make a save and a continuation touch.
KC, every time Falcons get a little bit something going for them, there's a little shot.
Oh, nice.
The demo doesn't matter. We all got smoked, and so did KC.
You thought maybe for a second KC gonna pull it off. Nice save from Vatira through the smoke. I mean, that's tough. The ball was almost completely obscured, and he's able to track it cleanly, make a good stop, but unfortunately, too many coming through for the Falcons. They tie it up with 1:26. Patient exit from his own half. Gets a little help from TRK. Drawley, excellent 50, and that one's poked high and aiming top right corner. Killers will track back and stop. Ross got a cut with 0 here, tries to put it on frame. There's TRK, and that's going to be a win. Falcons tie up the series.
Killers hustled so hard on this play to get this 50. And you see Atau, the bump actually ruined his push back. It stopped his momentum, and it looked like, I wonder what Atau's perspective looked like there. Demo will certainly help you keep possession. Vatira hustles, gets back to the ball quickly. Vatira, well, the whifty and just a whiff afterwards. And here comes Falcons off and in 1-0.
The rare opportunity throughout this series, they actually get an aerial touch through the center that isn't immediately challenged. Finally slips by Atau at the midfield line, and what happens? Straight in the net.
Easy does it for Falcons.
Falcons holding on to this lead. Drawley will need a little bit of help from Vatira in the midfield. Tight rotation from Atau with only 29. Chips it off the backboard to himself, looking for the bump. There's Drawley backside, and that's good enough.
Man, I simply don't know how pros handle anything these days. Like, is he going to go for a 50? Is he just going to leave his car? Like, every time you see this, and this was just standard afterwards, but it was set up by a fake 50 earlier that we didn't see on the replay. Atau goes up, bumps everyone out of the way, sets up a nice touch, and all you got to do is put it home. His wingman got demoed.
Tira chip forward, Killers 1v1, should have it, no trouble with 100 boost, and he will collect his own corner as well. If TRK hits that demo, Falcons probably win this game. Unfortunately, comes up empty, and back the other way. Drawley puts one in with 12 on the clock.
Drawley is camping downfield, waiting for the opportunity, no boost, pre-flip into the touch to beat him by pixels.
Want to hear something that's going to break your brain? That's the first assist, not by Atau.
Who have refound, great word, dominant form with their Rocket League team.
That being said, long way to go. 3 minutes, it's still 0-0. K-Corp can be playing a great game, but as I was saying, you can be playing a great game, but look what happens with one little tiny mistake. It just goes straight to your own net. Whoops, my bad, guys. I might have overcooked my approach here.
Absolute thunderbolt.
An absolute thunderbolt from Atau. Yeah, celebrate. You'll take what you can get.
He's going nuts.
Look at Falcons feeling a little bit energized after a big miscue like that. Good aggression, and Vatira just continuing to try and put Killers in a blender. Nice delaying touch and good exchange there from Falcons, but Atau all over it. Dude is picking his spot in the midfield, and KC says, yeah, we own goal. We're still in the driver's seat, baby, 1-1.
That's right, demos have been crucial, and they keep on blowing them up. How many times are Falcons going to be sent to the scrapyard? as many times as it takes for KC. KC have every lane covered. Another deep pass. Lost, probably didn't see anything worth going for there. And then again, near the end of regulation, KC were able to score at the end of the last game to steal it. Now they get another touch. Vatira looking for a bump. Goal!
But there's time. A Tau scores a huge one, but you get one shot if you're Falcons. Look at TRK having to stutter step on the goal line, and the shot to the back post. Falcons again on defense with 0 in the tank.
Vatira's got Falcons spinning and spinning, and they cannot find their footing. No time left. They got the kickoff, and it's way too hard. Karmine Corp take down Team Falcons at the Esports World Cup.